Hey everybody, it's Ace here with Ace's Takes. Welcome to my channel where we are talking about the things that we love to collect in our home. Recently went to Japan. I keep talking about it. Today's video is about vintage finds that we found in Japan, and I was looking for that unicorn. So stick around. We have quite a few things. We're talking bags, wallets, pens, scarves, all of it, and I'm super excited with what I found. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you like it? Did I do well? Love to hear your opinion. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is my first Hermes wallet purchase. We went to Shinsaibashi, which is a street in Osaka that is just ridiculously lined with secondhand stores. Now, I will show, I don't know if you can see this video that I took where this store had their Birkins and Kellys organized by color. And I saw some of the most amazing Hermes bags in these stores. It was unreal. We saw a watch that was $450,000 in a secondhand store. We saw some $100,000 Birkins. We also saw some that were not in great condition, but even not in great condition was like, this one's still $8,000. Now, I was on the hunt, and if I would have found one that I think spoke to me, I probably would have bought it, but I didn't find anything like that. But I did find a few things that I thought were worth me spending the money on. And the first one is this Bastia coin purse. Now, you can actually customize a Bastia coin purse on Hermes, and maybe it's a Bastia, I'm not really sure how to say it. But you can customize your own on the website, and these retail for $295. And I scored this little baddie for $70. And you can put your coins in it. There's a little bit, it's made out of one piece of leather. And it's folded kind of like origami, which I love. But you can put your coins and you can fold up your bills. It says Hermes Paris. The one thing that I do love about Japan is that their laws are very strict in regards to counterfeit goods. And so I felt comfortable making purchases at these stores because I did not feel like I was being taken. And if I was, it was $70. So there's that. So this is my first item. Really excited. She's going to fit very well in my bag, Della Cavalleria. We actually went to a couple Hermes stores while we were there and looked for peppermint wallets to match, but I did not bring my bag with me. I didn't want that to be my carry bag. I wound up actually carrying a Louis Vuitton bum bag. So I didn't have it with me, and I was worried that the colors would not match enough or would not be perfect. And so it just wasn't, it's like, I just can't pull the trigger. And it wasn't enough savings for me to be like, yes, this $70, it's red, the bag's green, don't care. Awesome find. Find number two was not for me, was actually found by my husband. And he found, you know, he loves dark cherry burgundy, he loves those colors. And he found a Louis Vuitton wallet. It's actually a coin purse that has the zippered key pouch. And it is in the color is the burgundy Hermès or burgundy there. I'm gonna have to type it. It's patent leather. You can see the Louis Vuitton on the clasp, and the way that the clasp works is you actually pull up to pull in. So you have to pull it up to get it to open. This way, I'm pulling it the wrong way, and it pull down to get it to lock. So you pull down to open it. And so it's pretty secure here. And on the inside, it was stamped with, I can't see it now because of the light, but the number is stamped here on the inside. And we purchased this one actually outside of, it was in Tsukuba, outside of Osaka. So again, not very expensive. It is patent leather. It has leather lining. But just a cute something in the burgundy color that he can use as a wallet. It's, you know, patent. I don't think a lot of us see this out there, but just something fun and cute. There you go. Next find was, so those are the two wallets that we found. I went to a store again in Tsukuba. That's how the locals pronounce it. So it's actually Tsukuba, and found a collection of Hermes scarves. And I was able to secure the Luna Park in a 90. And so this Luna Park scarf, which actually I have seen selling online right now for $600. I got it for $200. It feels so good. It feels very nice. It's a silk scarf. It has the carousel. There were quite a few that I really liked, but I wasn't really spending a ton of money on this trip. I say that, but my goal was not to spend a ton of money. So I'm really excited for this one. I wore my black and white Brides de Gala scarf while we were there a lot. I put it in my hair. I wore it on my shoulders. I wore it in my, like, as a neckerchief. I wore it a lot while we were shopping and loved it. And now I need to wash it. So this is a nice scarf to add to our collection. Very excited about that. So both of those, like I said, you know, $70, $200. I feel like those were both great purchases. Everything that we purchased wound up being a third of the price of what it would have been if we were to buy it new. So that's very cool. My husband found a pen from Louis Vuitton and even had the box, which is super cool. Gorgeous. I'm gonna leave it like this and see if you can see it. Now, he had to do a little research online to be able to determine the refill size because the refills that he had with him did not fit. But it's a cute, like, little checkbook agenda pen. I don't know anything about it because I have not done any research. But how does it open? I don't know how it opens.
Like that, you just twist
Oh, there's no ink in it. So you turn it to get the ink to come down and up. But because there's no ink in it, you're not seeing that action. But it does say Louis Vuitton right here and on the bottom. And do you remember how much you purchased it for? $50, $40? Yeah. Not very much at all, which was very exciting. So that's a nice little purchase for him. Then I got my first Gucci. This girl needs some love. This bag was, it's the Gucci, it's like, I don't know what the era is, but it's the shoulder bag in brown. It's 26 by 21 by 6. And it's in canvas with some leather trim. And she needs some love. If you can see, the buckle is worn. The strap is bent from where it's at. I got her for $150. And I cannot be more pleased. There is some discoloration here, but I feel confident in my ability to do some leather reworking. It says made in Italy by Gucci and 50. And then on the inside, you can see it's made in Italy. Take a picture of it if you can't see it. The fabric on the inside has a little bit of wear, but I don't care. I don't have a Gucci bag, and I just think it's so cute. It's a little crossbody. So I'm going to give her a little bit of zhuzh. Oh, just ripped the, oh, look at that. It just comes out right there. So,
Courtney's going to want that one.
Huh?
Courtney's going to want that one. Courtney's going to want that one.
Courtney's going to want it, yeah. Yep. Not going to be able to get it. But I feel confident in my ability to give it a little bit of a leather kiss. Score. Like, major score, I feel like. And if it wasn't a major score, don't tell me. I don't care because I'm happy with it and I think she's precious. Next handbag I found, which are these, my girl August recommended this to me. These are not bags that resell very well. They don't hold their value, but this is an Hermes canvas tote. And I'm going to butcher the name, but it's the 4A2, FOURRETOUTMM tote bag. And you can unlock both of the pockets. But I feel like this canvas is in excellent condition. It is used. It has pockets in the front here. It has pockets in the back here. But this is great. It has the zipper on the inside. It says Hermes Paris. On the buckle, it says Hermes Paris. And I feel like it was in great condition. They had these all over the place. I got this for $200. I purchased her for $200. And I'm sure you can get them for less expensive, but I felt like the canvas wasn't faded, and I thought it was a good, like, just classic tote bag. So I was really excited for this purchase. Now, in that same style, we found another Hermes bag, and this one is either from 2002 or 2003. I cannot remember, but it is that same style but leather and red. And this one was more expensive. I don't remember if it was $1,000. No, 800. It was $800. But again, you have Hermes Paris. It says it on the buckle. It still has the same buckles here, so you can see the style is basically, here's the leather version, here's the canvas version. The leather version, if you can tell by the color, who's it gonna go for? Canvas version's mine, leather version's his. So my guy got his first Hermes bag to go with his wallet, which is very exciting. Now there are some scuffs on the front. It's 20-something years old, y'all. I mean, come on. And he is gonna do some love with, I don't know if you can see, but back here is some of my silver that he just polished for me. He's gonna do some leather reworking, and I know that he'll be able to give this a little bit of life. But this would be great to hold a drone in it. There is some stuffing in here. The inside, it's gorgeous. So I'm really, really pleased with our purchases. So that's where we at. 3 bags, 2 wallets, a scarf, and what's this? It's a jewelry box. I saw a ton of Van Cleef and Tiffany and Cartier and so many different things, but they were all still super expensive, except I found this little girl and she was half off and I felt like I was comfortable paying that. So fun fact, we went to the Tiffany Ginza 6 brand new flagship store the day that it opened. We were there when they were doing the opening. We were there when Pharrell was there and when, well, we weren't actually there when Pharrell was there, but we were in town when they were doing all of those different things, when you can see if you went on social media. And we went into the store and I actually was not impressed. The Tiffany flagship in New York and the Tiffany in, where else have we been? It wasn't really that big. Granted, the third, Paris was stunning. So it wasn't really for a flagship. I mean, if you look at the pictures online, I'll show a picture of it. If you look at those pictures, it looks like it's this massive building that is 25,000 floors high or something. There's 2 stories and that was it. And the Tiffany flagship in New York was 7 stories, actually 10 with like other stuff on top, but we didn't get to go to high jewelry because they were doing an event, but it was, I was underwhelmed. The space on the first floor was very small, and then we went up to the second floor. There's a little bit more room, but I wasn't really that impressed. But anyway, I got the Double Loving Hearts by Paloma Picasso, and it has a diamond. I purchased this for half of what you would. It's used. It's also small, and it's going to be something that goes on my wrist here to go with my bracelets. 18 karat gold with a 0.01 carat diamond. Purchased it for just under $500, and I believe it's $10.50. So actually a little bit more savings because there's no tax. But I was really excited about this. I'm looking for things to stack. I have my Diamonds by the Yard 5 diamond bracelet on here as well. Normally, because this is silver in color, I wear it over here, but it gets lost under my watch, and I'm building my stack. So it fits exactly, and so I have a hard time putting it on without help. And then I'm just gonna leave it on. That's how she's gonna stay. So I know it wasn't like, we went in store and actually looked at the new version of this, and we looked at the hardware and we looked at a few other things, but I just felt like this was a deal I couldn't pass up. I'm really excited about it. And it's got the stamps. I looked at it under the microscope, and the store actually sells a certificate of authenticity and says that if it's not authentic, they'll give you your money back. So again, the counterfeit laws really made me feel comfortable. So that is our haul of vintage finds. Which one is your favorite? I cannot wait to use them. I'm really excited. We've kept them wrapped up because you're not supposed to use the goods until you leave the country. So thanks for watching, y'all.